Please help me welcome to the stage Clint Evans.
She said, I'm Clint Evans. I do acquisitions, real estate investing. I believe you guys and you Brits call it property investing. So into the real estate investing and also company acquisitions. So I was racking my brain, what could I bring to you that would be of value? And one of the unique things I've had, I didn't come from money. Our family didn't come from money. A lot of government workers, firemen, farmers. One of my cousins has become very successful in business, 3 separate 9-figure exits. And I got to participate in the last 2 in the oil and gas industry. So 3 things I've learned, he didn't even know he was coaching me, but I was paying attention to the lessons, is vision, invest in people, and standards. So vision, he would say, our company is going to rise and fall based on leadership. And this is more Alexander the Great type of leadership. Lead by example. When his men were scared, when they were attempting to take over the island of Tyre, he climbed the ladder. He was the first one over, and then his men got inspired to do the same thing. My cousin has shown me that leadership by example as well. He would often go out to our fleets, out into the field. I don't know if you know too much about oil and gas CEOs. That's not the norm in the industry. He'd go out and visit the fleets, bring barbecue, talk with the guys, the field operators. We have 24/7 operations, 3 different crews. So 2 crews are working, 1 crew has 7 days off. So to accommodate that, we would have 3 separate Christmas parties hosted at his ranch where he lives in. And the people a lot of the workers I would talk to, I would make it a point to lead by example as well, part of the family business, be at all 3 events. One of the common themes people would often tell me is they just couldn't believe, they were so amazed that the owner of a company, 700 employees, would have all the people over, give every shift the opportunity to enjoy the Christmas party. Now, JT often talks about it as well, invest in people. So my cousin, he's always taking all the employees out to lunch, paying for lunch, dinners, vendors, suppliers, customers, building those relationships. It's all about investing in people. And again, what are you willing to lose? How much are you willing to lose in order to gain the relationship? Another thing I've learned based on one of my granddad's sayings was, he would always say, Clint, you can't make a good business deal with a bad person. And the times I have violated that, I've been burned a lot. I also remember what one of my football coaches would tell me about choosing relationships, being careful who you associate with. He would say, Clint, you can put a white glove in mud. The glove will get muddy, but the mud won't get glovey. And so if you have people, it's easy to tear you down, pull you back down, and you're into those dark places. They're doing things that are not going to be useful to your life. It's easy to get sucked into that, but it's a lot harder to lift people up into the good places. So it's just much better to associate with the right groups of people that you've chosen, and based on the Pareto principle, find those top 5, top 10% of people to associate with. Standards, that's our final piece, have standards. At the company, we were big on giving second chances, third chances, coaching. If you had the work ethic, if you're putting forth the effort, we were willing to invest in you, get you more training, even if you didn't fully understand your task. But there were a few things we couldn't tolerate. And one example, a guy comes in and said, hey, somebody stole my phone and my laptop out of my car. He was parked in the company parking lot. Did a little investigation, found out who it was. There wasn't a second chance there. If you disrespect your people, disrespect your team members, disrespect their property, you're out. So instant fired. So you got to have standards. And one thing I like what JT does as well, having standards, the business professional dress, upscale. You got to have standards to be part of this community. As a quick bonus, data-driven decisions. Some of these guys have talked about it, the social media guy, some of the others optimizing the performance of these cars. In the Red Bull place of excellence, the place of champions, you got to make data-driven decisions. It's easy to do things based on the way it's always been done. That's things I've heard said as well. But the big thing is, look at the data, let that guide your decision. It takes a lot of the emotion out of it, leads to a lot more success. I'm Clint Evans in acquisitions, real estate, and companies. Thank you very much.